different systems and adapted each one quite well.
Darrel Williams from LSU is the starting running back, and actually it's another fellow Tiger early here for the South. Or beg your pardon. Yeah, so it's Mike White on second down, this time right up the middle to Darrel Williams, and a guy that turned
Division II guard in Cappa, North Carolina A&T at left tackle. Both of them have played extremely well, and you could see on their side of the field, on the outside zone, they buried.
Led FBS with 45 points a game. He's used to slinging it, looking one way and going deep for Marcell Ateman, the other.
Watch a little. He's a very aggressive kid, and another small school defensive back. We had a bunch of them. You see him grabbing and holding a little bit, but he continued to watch these kids in every situation you might see in the NFL.
We're looking forward to seeing here the man who led the nation in rushing.
That kid was.
Bowden is wearing 15 as we see the play fake and a rollout by Mike White, who on the run gets that pass.
It's a bootleg play. Watch number 9 in orange. He's going to boot it. He flows, comes back the other way, and knows right away what type of pattern is going to be. You see how he just got on his horse and ran for the pattern. Didn't try and find the man until he got there. Then he looks back for the football and gets a hand on it. It's a really nice play. Conversation. Well, Dad, I want to go to Michigan.
Dad said he's happy that his son, by the way, is a Buckeye. On 3rd and 5, there's a first down. There's
Jamon Moore on the outside. He gets on top of the defensive back for Weber State, and look where the location of the football is, Charles.
And that was later, and a nice throw by White to complete the play.
Just shy of the 50. They're going to put it at the 46 after a gain of 22, and here is Penny. Does he have the speed to make it? Rashaad Penny is finally tracked down at the 20. Tracked down by Trayvon Henderson from Hawaii.
Watch the tight end, Ian Thomas, come across, kick out the defensive end, Okoronkwo. Great job by the blockers up front. And
Blink.
Gain of 34. Feed him. Penny again. Takes it inside the 15. Penny goes to the sideline with his 40 yards, and Edo Smith now checks in, and Mike White's going to throw a touchdown to Tre'Quan Smith from Central Florida, and there is our first score of the game.
For that particular play, is it in a spot to keep your guy running away from the defense? Look at this. Absolutely perfect. He's got inside leverage on the defender.
Devin did lead his team to a field goal there, as we see Mike White threw a touchdown. And a rip again. DJ Chark from LSU. It's the speed.
Hello.
And he's ripped down on the 10.
My pet peeve, I'm like, why don't we take more advantage of this coverage in all-star games? And Mike White's just saying this is easy. Pitch and catch. Nice job by Chark getting on top of the South Carolina corner. But look at the throw. He just drops it right in the bucket. Didn't even have to hesitate. Great job.
63 yards. White to Chark, as now Mobile's own Edo Smith checks into the game and quickly gets enveloped by about half of that North defense, including Smith still in the backfield next to White. Mike White has one touchdown pass. Here he gets to. So it's 3rd and long here, 3rd and 17. White steps up. Chark over the middle. Can he make one man miss? No. Chark wrapped up there by
down the field. He was looking to his left, but then you can see the yellow helmet. Chark coming across on the shallow cross. He was wide open.
On the last one to Chark, looked right, came back left for the deep ball.
Mike White is going to check it down to Darrel Williams, the LSU running back here. As we walkie-talkie, he is getting the play directly into the headset there of the quarterback. So Mike White takes it and checks it down again. And McCray is going to rip that ball out. It's had a tackle on special teams to start this game. So 3rd and 4, 12 seconds to go. White man on, gets it away and completes it to the sideline.
Really an interesting guy. And here's the throw, wide open in the corner.
Smart play by Smith out of bounds.
Down the bottom. This is a freaky guy. NFL teams love length and ability.
8 seconds left in this possession. Mike White has already thrown one downfield for 6.
Developed than he is right now, and he's got to work on his game and get more developed. And I think that there's going to be a role for him somewhere in the NFL.
We're talking about Shaquem Griffin here as Kirk Benkert throws deep down the left sideline.
A pass rusher, and we even lined him up at a safety some. So hopefully everybody in the NFL sees
running college offenses these days.
Well, I think we're able to identify the pass rushers a lot quicker now than we used to be able to.
Oh, nice play, Coach. Rashaad Penny.
It looks like we just scored, Mike, so that's great. I enjoyed talking to you. I might have to talk to you a little bit longer.
Get going. And hit Rashaad Penny down the sideline. We do have an injury on the play, but that was a 73-yard touchdown.
Yeah, Okoronkwo and Holmes both got pressure. Benkert stepped outside of it, alertly hit Penny, who made everybody miss. And Charles, that's a showcase for Penny's athletic ability.
It really
It's Ito Smith to the right. It's Ateman, and Smith is going to take the carry, and he is going to.
Guys upstairs were saying about him. So early in this game, he came out and kind of shut you guys up, right, Andrew? Phil, thank you so much. Great job as always.
Yeah, so much. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here.
Allen put it in the belly of Deshaun Hamilton, but they could not connect, could not hang on as Ito Smith, the mobile
division every place to show their wares, and you find out that they can play in the big stage.
3rd and 14. Benkert rushed there by Bilal Nichols and throw done.
Reeves in his home stadium here, and from Pensacola as well, as Chark takes the little end around. DJ Chark can run.
DJ Chark is going to be a better pro in terms of production than he was in college. And I think we've seen that a lot recently with LSU wide receivers to do. But Chark, to me, is going to have a nice pro career because of his length and ball skills.
Chark had only 66 career receptions. Here's his teammate at LSU, Darrel Williams, carrying the pile.
Those guys had Alfred Blue coming out of there, Jeremy Hill.
Play fake to Williams, and now a throw by Benkert, and a completion to the tight end, a center minor league home runs.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
No, and he was a former wide receiver also, and you can see he's got that skill set.
Play and understanding how to play the game as well.
Dewey Jarvis on the tackle and the coverage after a gain of 12, and here is Williams again up.
Round pick.
Yeah, well, I think people had first round grades on, but for some reason didn't pull the trigger.
Benkert throws it up. James Washington can't get it, but do we have a pick? We do.
Up the corner, Charles.
It really is, because he made an excellent play by not panicking and worrying. See, just what you said, Mike, finds the ball. When he pops it in the air, how about the hustle inside from Cooper? Coming over and making a play. That's Cedric Cooper out of Louisiana Tech. A late add here to the senior field here.
It gives, I guess, some situational football coaching as Benkert fired to Tre'Quan Smith, who had the game's first touchdown.
But then the clock finds the sideline after getting all he can after his catches.
He's on the bottom of the screen as Benkert gets ripped down. Oklahoma.
He's working against Cappa from Humboldt State, Division II. Pure speed from the outside. That's who of NASCAR.
Yes.
See if they can get a feel of the quarterback. They do. Benkert, though, tucks it. Runs, Benkert across the 20, the 25. You're allowed to slide here. He gets to the 30.
Man, baseball is America's pastime. Learn to slide. Please.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Please.
By Benkert, Lauletta is set up out of the shotgun on the 29, and Lauletta hit as he throws, and he throws it a little behind.
Yeah, Harrison Phillips is a good football player. Watch the white helmet from the inside. He gets a great push on the offensive line. Pro he was going to be.
Clock stops on the incompletion, 1:20 to go. Lauletta lets it go, and he overthrows Jamar.
That you practiced with all week, a chance to make a play.
Glad Benkert is back after missing that play. Got shaken up on the 18-yard scramble. Throws incomplete on. This is over the years is awesome. 30 seconds to go. Benkert back into the game. High and wide.
Catch the football.
Bring him the entire time, Alex, during it. Oh, do you have it? Do you not have it? Do you have it? You were testing his resolve, which is really cool.
I think he could probably solve it.
It was good.
Super nice kid.
Jalen Holmes the sack there.
Right over here, he's working against Corbett from Nevada. Good move to the inside.
Nice people. They were all very nice, very gracious, fun to meet them.
Reset the clock to 20. Benkert steps out of a sack and lofts it deep. Can't connect.
Dooley up
Top
to
of the
top,
screen. Yeah, you know what he is? He's a beaver.
Yep.
He looks for work everywhere.
Lead the Eagles to the Super Bowl as Kyle Lauletta is back in. The Richmond Spider at quarterback, giving it to Darrel Williams, maybe a couple of yards.
You know, going back to the Eagles for just, boy, Nick Foles comes in, they play to his strengths. It really a team effort to get there.
Lauletta with a little gas on it, but Jamon Moore.
And the guy's had some experience.
This is 3rd and 7 for Kyle Lauletta, and he gets destroyed. That pocket collapses immediately, and that ball is out. Think Brandon Parker.
Inside, well, watch the bull rush here. He just jacks the tackle back in his lap, and then inside, the right tackle pushed his guy who went up and under on him.
Excited it'll be
Break it open really quick. You guys, this one is awesome. Rip it open. Let's show them what's inside. So I love the Reese's cup, you guys, that has the Reese's pieces inside. Okay.
DJ Chark down the sideline.
Listen, they're debuting the new outrageous bar.
Yeah.
How outrageous is this play? Look at the throw by Lauletta, and Chark, who's having himself a day as well, runs away from everyone and catches it. Than what we saw in college, just because of volume, numbers, I said inconsistent quarterbacking, etc.
That's kind. That's pretty kind.
A tackle in space by Tre'Quan Henderson, but I think he's just played very well, and he's also got a tackle on special teams on a punt.
Here's Ian Thomas from Lauletta, who threw this Indiana tight end across the 30.
He's in line. That's a YY look. Two tight ends. This is an inline tight end play action seam route. That's a typical NFL throw.
Only 1 year starter at Indiana. 5 touchdowns. Here's Penny. Little wiggle over the left side. Maybe the final play of the third quarter. Lauletta, the play fake. Look out. Lauletta ripped down. No, he stays on his feet. Again, stays on his feet.
So it was our understanding that you were only going to play the second quarter of this game. Did you go lobby your coach to come out? Here we go again.
You know, it's a great chance to come out and compete with some of the best in the nation, and that's what we're doing.
Are you worried at all, though, when you come out? I mean, the last thing you'd want to do is get injured.
Yeah, I mean, you can get injured doing anything regular.
Again by Lauletta, and Tre'Quan Smith with an excellent route from UCF.
That was good for
Nice
42.
cut.
Here's Rashaad Penny.
One dominant skill, just a good, solid all-around player.
Rashaad Penny trying to get around the corner. Rashaad Penny going for the pylon, out of bounds.
Watch as he scoots to the corner here. Okay, look at this. Look at pursuit, and he outruns Tre'Quan Henderson from Hawaii, and almost gets in.
Steps out of
And 7 kick return touchdowns.
Not bad. First and goal from the 4. It is Penny again, fighting 94 yards and eating up 3 minutes. Kyle Lauletta is the quarterback. Lauletta resets his feet, fires for the end zone at a touchdown to deep.
Back's going to come here and out to the flat. He's going to find number 2 right here. So 1's covered. He comes off of him and comes back to 2. Tight window, right? Look at him. Now he's coming to 2. Tiny window. Great location.
Love how he moved, reset his feet, and really got something on that pass because he had to turn that one loose.
And a great return.
Listen, he had a big hit to play before, and then he comes back and picks one off.
Lauletta at the end of the quarter here. The clock stops
Here in the Senior Bowl. They were the first 6 backs taken.
as we start the fourth quarter. 38-16. Mike Mayock, Charles Davis.
Just right off the top.
It's a comparable class of kids, I hope.
Lauletta finds Chark, who has a big day. Chark, they're going to...
I think you have to leave the tape on. You know, if you want to draw a quick conclusion on Kyle Lauletta, you're making a big mistake, because I did it. I did 2 games.
Off the field, founded something called the Pass It On Foundation to donate used sports equipment to the Boys and Girls Club. So football and...
I couldn't have punted it down there, Mike.
I think you could. Charles, come on. Lauletta now 6 of 10. There's Edo Smith out of the backfield. Makes a move. Nick DeLuca.
Touchdowns. Not to mention, he had 140 catches in his career for 7 touchdowns.
And that's the key right there.
Very productive. Kids back here being honored at their local high schools, giving them their own day for making the Senior Bowl. Pretty neat.
Well, thanks to Mom for those pictures, by the way. Mom sent them in.
We're a very, very good football team, and I know the Nebraska people are ecstatic to have Scott Frost coming home to lead them.
Here's Edo again, up the middle to the 15. Gain of 11.
Think it's lost in here a little bit.
Good double team, and then he gets out to the second level on DeLuca, and I think Cappa's an inside player, not a tackle. And we're out here.
9th play of the drive.
Yep.
Lauletta. Ateman. He fired it in there for another touchback
play today. Now, there's the release. It's a 2-man game on the backside. There's the slant. Good coverage. He put it in a tiny window, and a good catch by Ateman, who's a big body guy, gets the corner on his back and finishes.
Phone call to the combine and seeing if I've been invited. I know the first time I made a phone call, it wasn't a yes, but it wasn't a no, and I was kind of considered under suggestions.
You're a must invite, okay?
Yeah, I mean, that's this seeing that. I mean, I remember getting out of practice and going on Twitter and then seeing all been close and personal all the O-linemen, and the next you know, I'm back deep in space like a little bird.
Where would you like to play?
Anywhere the coaches feel like is my best attributes.
Speaking of quarterbacks, Brandon Silvers from Troy, from Orange Beach, Alabama, other side of the bay, is now
an ability to move up if they need to.
And Cleveland has 1 and 4.
Correct.
Correct?
Correct. That 4 actually belong.
Selections for the Houston Oilers, their first 2 picks of the draft. You know, not 1 and 2 of the draft, but their first 2 picks in that draft.